Hey family, I just want to share something with you right quick. Just an impromptu message of encouragement. So I have a beautiful baby cat. She's about a year. She's not really like a baby. She's a year and a half years old. And she's brought so much joy and so much love to my life. I just love taking care of her. I love cleaning up after her. She has blessed me in ways that, just beautiful ways, I could say. She's added light and love to my life. And every time every time, like when we're playing or we're doing something, she's always calm. She's always peaceful. She likes to come up and rub against me. She likes to sit on my lap and stuff. And so yesterday I was just spending some time with her before I was getting ready for bed. So we have a little routine that we do every day. When I come home from work, I clean up, dust, whatever, check for any hair, whatever. Anyway, that's irrelevant. This story, that's irrelevant. Anyway, ain't nobody care about that stuff. Anyway, let me stop being long-winded because Lord knows I can talk. Jesus help me. So anyway, last night before I was going to bed, me and Caddie were in the living room, and I called her Caddie because I didn't know what she was, a boy or girl, until I took her to the vet. And so I turned the light off because I was like, it's almost time for bed. She has a little spot on my couch that she likes, and she has a little cover, and she'll get on there, she'll get cozy, and she'll just go to sleep around like 10 or like 9 o'clock. So I was turning the light off because I was going to go in my room, and as soon as I turned the light off, I sat on the couch because I was just waiting for her to come over to the couch and lay down and get prepared to go to sleep. Soon as I turn off the light, because cats can see way better than we can see. Just look it up. They can see really well, and they're very supernatural animals. All animals are supernatural. Caddie saw a spirit, and so she was like close to the kitchen, and then she was almost in the living room, and then she looks up. I pay attention to body language very well. I pay attention to her. She's always playing around, always like wanting to do fun, be bubbly and stuff. So I never see, and Caddie's only 8 pounds. I never see Caddie, I never see her angry. I never seen her angry. And then she looks, and all I'm doing is just paying attention. I'm just looking. She looks over and she says, she don't say anything, but she was like, grrr, grrr. And I was like, why is Caddie doing that? And I said, she's seeing a spirit. And so she begins to fight the spirit. So she goes up and she charges at it. She looks. All I'm doing is paying attention to her body language. She charges at it, and then she's like, grrr, and she is literally fighting whatever this spirit is. Whatever it is, Caddie was fighting it. And I sit there silent. And I was praying. I pray over her too. I pray over her every night. And I was praying because cats can see stuff. Animals can see spirits. Just like I can see spirits sometimes. I can feel them. I can feel the presence of them, and I can see them, but not all the time. But Caddie saw this spirit, and I just paid attention to where she was looking, and she was looking. It was something there, and she was looking at it, and she was fighting it. But what I want to say is that Caddie was fighting whatever it was, and then whatever that spirit went away, she was like a G. She got on the chair and started to go to sleep. Caddie was not intimidated. She is a little 8-pound cat, y'all. If you see her, she's the cutest thing you ever seen. She was not intimidated at all. She didn't have any fear in her at all. And I don't know, demons or whatever it wasn't a nice spirit because she was very angry, and I never see her like that. So she got on the chair, and she stretched out like she always does, and she went to sleep. And I said, Caddie fought that spirit like a G. The reason why I say that is because when she saw it immediately, she didn't cower. She didn't, whenever she wants to be close to me, she'll come up to me and, run up on me and, like rub up against me and then jump on me. Caddie wasn't scared. She was not fearful. She's 8 pounds. So if my cat can have strength to fight off spirits, so can we. So can we. If you are under any sort of oppression by a spirit, by a demon, and you feel it, we might not see it always, but you will feel that negative energy around. The enemy has come to kill, steal, and destroy, but he does not have the victory. And what Caddie showed me is continue to fight. Don't cower when negativity comes your way. When I saw that movie, when I saw Black Panther, I thought about how the king, the second king in the movie, it was kind of like 3 kings, but really 2, he didn't think he was prepared to be a king. But he was out, he was a prince first, and then he was like a warrior out fighting for his people. And I remember him second guessing himself. When his father died, he was like, I don't know if I'm ready to take over and be a king. And his father said, no, you are ready. You are ready, child. He doubted himself. And there was a point in the movie where he lost the battle, but then he rose again. He rose again, and throughout his process of rising again, he never lost his integrity. He kept fighting. The enemy will come to attack you, to kill, steal, and destroy anything that you're trying to do, especially if you have integrity and you love God. But the people of God cannot be passive. The people of God cannot be docile. My bubbly cat taught me another lesson. As sweet and lovely as she is, the moment she saw that spirit, she went into attack mode. She didn't lay down. She didn't run to me. She didn't cower in my arms and look at the spirit and then look back at me like, you take care of this. No, Caddie was on attack. She handled her situation, and then she went down and she was going to sleep. It didn't bother her. She wasn't intimidated. What I want to say to you, a lot of times in my life, when spiritual attacks have come on me, I fight and then I give up. I'll admit, but I'm a warrior. So the war, I'm a warrior. So there's levels to this thing. We are all warriors in Christ. So if you get down, if you find yourself being vulnerable, if you find yourself, in the battle but feeling like giving up, you must know that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You must know that if a spirit is trying to attack you, the Most High has a destiny that is great and is very, extremely purposeful. But how can you know or even come to that destiny or either be able to see the vision if every time the devil steps up to you, you cower? I don't only just say that to you, I say that to myself. And I'm not saying I just be falling out every time he come, but I'm saying these battles be so strong. But the harder the battle, the harder you get hit. When you get up, the stronger you become. If you are willing to learn from the lesson that the Lord is teaching you. He allows the enemy to attack you so that he can show you who you are, and you can also learn from that situation and be better. God just wants us to be true. He just wants us to be honest. He just wants us to be sincere. But he's given us the tools. So don't tell me you got all this armory, you got all these tools, and you're not using them. Don't cower. Don't be fearful. The Lord has not given us a spirit of fear. He's given us love, power, and a sound mind. You have the soul. You have the body. If a spirit is trying to attack you, you got to know that you've already won. Just by you breathing, just by you getting up, just by you shouting and praising the name of the Lord, you have already won. So you cannot stand in fear. Don't stand in regret at battles that you feel like you lost. Because as long as you have breath in your body, brothers and sisters, you're winning. You're winning. You are winning. Remember that. I am winning. You are winning. We are winning. And every day we get stronger, not weaker. We get smarter. We get wiser. We get more determined. And we take off those things that the enemy try to put on us. We take off that fear and that rejection, that neglect and that pain. It does not belong to us, because we belong to him who strengthens us. Remember that.